Hi guys, Steph here. Right, what have we got for you today? Well, we've got a lovely pen for you. Now, once again, you people that watch on a regular basis, you would have remembered this pen from my recent pen haul. There we go. Lovely pen indeed, in quite nice condition as it is. Just needs a service and a little bit of tinkering. Look at this gorgeous pen. So after that tinkering, here we have it. And absolutely gorgeous. This is a Wyvern 404 fountain pen made in England in this lovely sort of different shades of grey marbling. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, very briefly, Wyvern, I've shown you numerous pens of Wyvern models. They came in lots and lots of different colours, different patterns, different models, etc. They made a wide variety of very nice pens because Wyvern were actually one of the longest manufacturers of fountain pens in Great Britain. Now this pen here, I am dating from sort of late 1940s, 1950s. As we said, it's made in England. The size of the pen capped is 131 millimeters capped. Around the barrel, it's a lovely 11 millimeters in diameter. It's a lever fill. You can see it's got this quite a long lever here. If we take you up to the cap, you can see it's got, a little bit of a sort of wideish cap band there, as you can see. And then to the very top there, we've got this very attractive, a slightly sort of Art Deco clip. Very nice indeed. And then to the very top, we've got this black stud to the very top of the cap there. Or, do we call it a finial? But we'll call it a stud. So we've got a black stud to the top there, which sort of complements the black end of the barrel, as you can see there. So once again, a gorgeous pen. As I've said, it's been fully restored, all internal parts cleaned, etc., and it's ready to go. So we'll need to find a new home for it. Let's have a look at the barrel imprint for you. Okay, so there's a barrel imprint. The model, as it says there, is 404. And to the bottom, it has made in England. What you'll also see there is this sort of dragon symbol, if you like. Now, the dragon symbol, nice and simple, is, this pen was made in Leicester, which is in England, and this sort of mythical dragon actually formed part of the crest of the borough of Leicester. Okay, so it was their national, I don't know, maybe their national symbol or whatever. But I think it's really attractive. I actually love these Wyverns, and I love the Wyvern sort of mythical dragon. I think it's really nice. Okay, so we've got the Wyvern, as I said there, made in England with the Art Deco clip, etc. So let's unscrew the cap for you. Let's show you the pen in numerous different angles so you can see it sort of all over. Okay, now let's go up to this section. There we go. Look at this section here. It's got quite a long, sort of slightly tapered towards the nib section. There's a sideways view for you. There's the feed underneath, you can see. And also what you'll notice just to the end of the section there, you can see it's slightly sort of triangular. It's got these two sort of, if you like, indents underneath the section there. So very attractive in my opinion. Okay, now while you're looking at this, I'm sure some of you are saying, yes, that section, that nib, it looks very, very familiar. Well, yes, it is familiar, because if we come across here, bring this pen on, do you recognise it? Of course you do. Okay, look at that. So let's bring on the Wyvern. And we've got a Parker 51 with this hooded nib. So the Wyvern is looking very similar to the Parker 51. And I think, in my opinion, I think that was actually intentional, because at that particular period, because of the success of the 51, there was a lot of pen manufacturers that jumped on the bandwagon with this sort of semi-hooded nib design. And again, this particular pen, the 404, did exactly that. So very sort of reminiscent of the 51. And again, the design, I assume, was taken from the 51. And interesting enough, even to the extent of the nib itself. So here we have the pen. It's fully disassembled. Everything internally has been cleaned. Now it's just ready to put the sack back on, give it a polish, and yeah, give it a test, and it should be full working order. Just incidentally, if you look to the bottom left there, look at the nib, and you'll see it's very, very much like a Parker 51 nib. So maybe this pen, as we said, took some ideas from the Parker 51. Okay, so as you can see, not only did it, well, does it have this hooded nib design, even the nib itself was very, very similar to a Parker 51 nib. So very interesting indeed. A nice size pen, nice and comfortable to hold. Now, because I've put a clean new sack in it, we've cleaned everything internally is lovely and clean. I'm not going to fill the pen, as always. I'm going to leave that pleasure to a new owner. They can decide whether they want to, well, whether they want to exhibit the pen or fill the pen, use it. That'll be entirely up to the new owner. But what we'll do is just across here. Okay, let's just dip the pen and let's just see how it writes. So what we've got is a Wyvern, as we said, the model being the 404, made in England, around about, as we said, late 1940s, 1950s. It's writing very nicely indeed, with, I would say, a fine line. There's no variation, there's no flex in the nib. And there we go, we've run out of the ink, so that will do us. We'll clean that after the video. Ready for a new owner. So there we go, very small writing sample. You can see writing with a fine line. Nice, very nice indeed. So there we have it. just one of the pens that I've finished, that I'm working on from my last pen haul. I think I'm nearly finished another 2, so we'll show you that soon. Them 2 have also been reserved, but this one hasn't, and it'll be looking for a new home. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen. As always, as much as I enjoy showing them to you people, don't forget, down below, leave a comment. Also down below, give the video a thumbs up if you will. Don't forget to subscribe as well. But for now, I'm going to say Slavo Kriini from me and this lovely pen. I'll just say bye-bye for now.